These Hollywood celebrities could never have predicted how successful their entertainment careers would be when they were handed their first major breaks, despite the fact that their brilliance makes them appear inevitable today. Selena Gomez was a baby, George Clooney still had black hair, and Anne Hathaway portrayed a teenage princess rather than a beautiful older lady. Which of Tinseltown's best actors, then, has the most striking differences between their early and most recent roles? You may make your own judgment by comparing these 9 pairs of TV and movie stills from the past and now. Number 10. George Clooney. What makes George Clooney well known? We now know a sleek silver fox. The Ocean's 11 or Nespresso Man, George Clooney, and his longtime pal Julia Roberts most recently played the divorcee in Ticket to Paradise. Prior to all of that, however, he portrayed Ace, a psychiatrist, in the 1984 comedy ER. Indeed, that program is distinct from the ER, which debuted 10 years later. American actor and filmmaker George Clooney was born in Lexington, Kentucky on May 6, 1961. He rose to fame in the 90s as a leading man, renowned for his attractiveness and adaptability, and went on to become a well-respected director and screenwriter. Clooney's supporting performance in Syriana earned him an Academy Award. Number 9. Tom Cruise. What has made Tom Cruise most well-known? New York, Syracuse, USQ. Cruise made his acting debut in Top Gun 1986 and Risky Business 1983, having started in the early 1980s. His performances in the dramas Rain Man 1988, The Color of Money 1986, and Born on the 4th of July 1989 won him praise from critics. He became interested in acting in high school, and his roles in Top Gun and Risky Business catapulted him to stardom. With the Mission Impossible trilogy, Edge of Tomorrow, and Top Gun, Maverick among his other triumphs, Cruise has subsequently established himself as an action film veteran. Number 8. Margot Robbie. What has made Margot Robbie most well-known? It turns out that the lady who seems to be the epitome of Barbie didn't always look like a Barbie. According to Esquire, Robbie got her first movie after the original woman who was cast in the role backed out, which was the 2009 Australian horror thriller, I See You. She debuted on the big screen in the 2013 movie About Time. Robbie became well-known when she co-starred with Leonardo DiCaprio in Martin Scorsese's Oscar-nominated film The Wolf of Wall Street, where she played Naomi LaPaglia. Robbie's mainstream career was aided by her part as DiCaprio's Jordan Belfort's wife. Margot is a gifted and imaginative youngster whose main goal in the narrative is to see, remember, and feel the sun. The sun becomes her only focus, as she was raised in an area where the sun never shines. Number 7. Michael B. Jordan. What makes Michael B. Jordan so well known? If Michael B. Jordan, a native of California, is any indication, his favorite on-screen parts seem to be gritty ones. According to IMDb, Jordan got his big break in 2-2 when he played baby-faced heroin dealer Wallace in 13 episodes of the popular HBO series The Wire. He is now the successful producer-director of the Creed movies, in which he also portrays the main character, Adonis, a boxer. His most well-known cinematic performances are as Eric Killmonger in Black Panther 2018, boxer Adonis Creed in Creed 2015, and gunshot victim Oscar Grant in the drama Fruitvale Station 2013. All of these films were written and directed by Ryan Coogler. His portrayal of a teenage drug dealer in the first season of the critically acclaimed show The Wire garnered him attention, especially the scene when his character was murdered by competitors. The soap drama All My Children then cast Jordan. Number 6. Ryan Gosling. At what age did Ryan Gosling become well-known? Clearly, Ryan Gosling's personality hasn't changed in the 27 years since he first appeared on our screens. He blends humor and charisma like no other, from his part as aspiring ladies' man Sean Hanlon in 1997's Breaker High, to his comic portrayal of Ken in Barbie, to his most recent appearance as a stuntman in The Fall Guy. He gained notoriety at the age of 13 after being born and reared in Canada. Having starred in Blue Valentine, 2010, and Crazy, Stupid, Love, he has been a box office sensation, a critical favorite, and an online obsession during the last 10 years. How has he done it then? Pop culture writer and novelist Emily Zemler says, he has a natural charming charisma. In addition to making him an A-list celebrity, it has made him likable to all of us. Number 5. Selena Gomez. According to Capital Radio, Gomez was cast as Gianna on the children's television program Barney and Friends in 2002 when she was barely 10 years old. With the black comedy drama Only Murders in the Building, things have taken a darker turn lately. Oh, and that voice also became a bit deeper. In addition to being the vocalist of popular songs like Come and Get It and Same Old Love, Selena Gomez was well known for her role as the lead in the 2007 to 12 Disney television series Wizards of Waverly Place. Actress, singer, and beauty entrepreneur Selena Gomez has subsequently established herself as a Grammy nominee. Known as the Queen of Tejano, Selena's singing helped Tex-Mexican music reach a wider audience and helped Latin music gain appeal in the US. Number 4. Angelina Jolie comes. What positive actions has Angelina Jolie taken? Cyborg. 2 Glass Shadow, a 2074 set direct-to-video masterpiece from the early 90s, featured Angelina Jolie in her debut role. According to The Hollywood Reporter, she was just 17 at the time and said that after seeing it, she literally threw up and realized how much she needed to work on. She makes it seem easy in her most recent appearance, which is in the Marvel movie Eternals from 2021. Jolie's philanthropic endeavors are well known. She advocates for women's rights, education, and conservation. As a special envoy for the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, she has gained recognition for her support of refugees. Number 3. Leonardo DiCaprio. What makes Leonardo DiCaprio so popular? Before landing a meaningful role in the 90s TV series Parenthood, DiCaprio had an uncredited appearance in Roseanne and appeared in an episode of The New Lassie, according to IMDb. Although Variety praised him as an actor of skillful precision in its review of this year's Scorsese picture Killers of the Flower Moon, the incredibly gifted actor still only has 1 Oscar to his credit after all these years. Leonardo DiCaprio is an environmentalist, a wealthy producer, and an actor. Through his films, people all around the globe have seen his diversified and skillful acting. Number 2. Anne Hathaway. Now, what is Anne Hathaway up to? When asked to respond to seeing herself in her first movie role, The Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway broke down in tears on a recent episode of Vanity Fair's Scene Selection. Seeing it is really emotional, she said. It seemed enormous at the time, and it actually was enormous. Being in this film makes me really proud. In her most recent role, The Idea of You, she portrays a 40-year-old who develops feelings for a figure akin to Harry Styles. In recent months, Hathaway has been appearing in a number of films, such as Eileen and She Came to Me from 2023. In addition to producing The Idea of You, she co-stars with Jessica Chastain in this year's Mother's Instinct. During her high school years, Hathaway appeared in a number of plays. Number 1. Natalie Portman. That led to Natalie Portman's success. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter last year, Natalie Portman discussed her debut movie, Leon the Professional, directed by Luc Besson, and said she had complicated thoughts about it. She was only 12 years old when it was created, and she later expressed remorse that she had been shown as a Lolita figure. These days, the archetype is Portman, an Oscar winner and Harvard graduate. One of the original signatories of Time's Up, a campaign centered on the Me Too movement to address injustice and promote safe, equitable, and respectable employment for women. She is a fervent and well-respected advocate for women's rights. Hit that like button, share the love with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss out.